Welcome to this deep dive into cultivating referral sources for your business.
Ah,
We're going to be exploring the concept of networking
yeah,
as farming,
right.
not hunting.
I love that concept.
Yeah, and get ready to discover some surprising strategies for building a network that thrives.
Absolutely.
Our expert guide is here to help us unearth
Yes.
some seriously valuable insights.
I think the farming analogy is a very powerful one
Right.
because it really does reframe our perspective on networking.
Totally.
We shift from this kind of aggressive chasing immediate sales,
Like hunting.
yeah, like hunting,
Right.
to nurturing connections that yield these long-term rewards.
Right. And our sources really emphasize the importance of that long-term vision.
Yeah.
Um, and one compelling example is the story of an insurance agent who chose to focus
Okay.
on building connections within a very specific industry, staffing and recruiting.
Oh, okay.
Why was that so effective?
Well, I think by immersing himself in that particular niche, he became a familiar face,
Right.
a trusted presence.
Right.
He strategically positioned himself as a go-to resource for that industry,
Okay.
which gains visibility and credibility within a targeted community.
Our sources reveal some intriguing insights about what makes a great networker.
Okay.
A global survey of nearly 3,400 business individuals identified some surprising characteristics.
Oh, wow.
For instance, being a good listener was ranked as the most important trait.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you think that is?
Oh, that's interesting. I think it just really demonstrates a genuine interest and focused attention.
Yeah.
Those are qualities that really build trust and rapport,
Exactly.
making people feel heard and understood.
And that's what we want, right?
Absolutely.
That's the foundation of any strong relationship.
It is.
What's even more fascinating
Yeah.
is that social media savviness came in dead last.
Wow.
Really challenges some common assumptions
Yeah.
about modern networking.
So true.
Right.
While online platforms can be valuable tools,
Absolutely.
they can't replace the depth of face-to-face interaction.
Right. Like an actual conversation.
An actual conversation.
Right, yeah.
Building strong relationships requires that genuine human connection
Right.
that transcends the digital.
I love that.
Yeah.
So let's talk about those in-person interactions.
Okay.
Our sources highlight the 12 by 12 by 12 rule for making a positive impression at networking events.
12 by 12 by 12.
What's the psychology behind this rule?
Oh, that's interesting. First impressions are so impactful.
Yeah.
Studies show that we form judgments about people
Immediately.
in milliseconds of meeting them.
Really?
It's crazy.
That's so fast.
It is so fast.
Yeah.
And so the 12 by 12 by 12 rule encourages us to consider those crucial initial moments,
Right.
from the first words we utter
Oh,
to
good.
our appearance and demeanor.
Our sources really stress the importance of nonverbal cues.
Yeah.
Things like eye contact,
Sure.
good posture,
Yeah.
and a genuine smile can make a huge difference.
It's true. Nonverbal communication says a lot
Oh, right.
about our approachability and trustworthiness. It's a subtle but powerful way to establish rapport,
Yeah.
make people feel comfortable.
And of course, we can't forget the classic networking tool,
Yes.
the business card.
That little piece of cardboard.
Right.
Yeah.
Any tips for making the most of these?
Well, first of all,
Yeah.
treat them with respect,
Okay.
right?
Uh-huh.
Develop a system for organizing the cards you receive.
Okay.
Maybe jot down a note on the back to help you recall the conversation later.
That's smart.
And always have plenty of your own cards on hand.
Right.
You would not believe how many people
Oh, bad.
fumble through their pockets only to discover they've left theirs at home.
Oh, my gosh. I've seen it.
Our sources tell a hilarious story
Oh, really?
about someone who realized they had every business card except their own
Oh, no.
when someone asked for one.
That's so awkward.
So awkward.
Yeah.
Right?
It's a funny anecdote,
It is.
but it really underscores a key point.
What's that?
Seemingly insignificant details.
Right. Contribute to the overall impression we make.
Yeah.
It's about being prepared and professional in every aspect of networking.
So beyond making a good first impression,
Right.
how can we spark engaging conversations that lead to meaningful connections?
That's the whole point, right?
That's the whole point.
I think one of the most effective strategies is asking insightful questions.
Okay.
It's about shifting the focus from yourself to the other person.
Our sources recommend specific questions that can be real conversation starters.
Oh, like what?
Things like, where do you typically network?
Okay.
How do you usually acquire clients?
Uh-huh.
What aspects of your work do you find most enjoyable?
Okay.
And even what are some of your greatest challenges?
Oh, wow.
What makes these questions so effective?
Well, they invite individuals to share their passions, their experiences, their insights.
Yeah.
You're creating a space for genuine dialogue,
Okay.
allowing those relationships to develop organically.
It's about going beyond the surface level,
Exactly.
right? And truly connecting with individuals on a deeper level.
That's where the magic happens.
That's it.
Those authentic connections.
I like it.
Ah,
They can blossom into valuable relationships.
long term.
Now, while being a good listener is
Mm.
crucial,
You sure?
at some point, we need to effectively communicate what we bring to the table.
What you bring to the table.
Right.
Yeah.
Our sources emphasize the importance of developing
Yeah.
a compelling, unique selling proposition, or USP.
USP.
Think of your USP as a concise and memorable statement
Okay.
that encapsulates the value you offer.
Okay.
It's that impactful soundbite
Right.
that captures your expertise
Okay.
and intrigues individuals to delve deeper.
I see.
Our sources provide a great example.
Oh, great. Let's hear it.
A marketing coach who uses the phrase, "I help entrepreneurs effectively market their businesses in under 90 days."
That's pretty good.
It's simple, it's intriguing,
It's intriguing.
and it instantly sparks curiosity.
Makes you want to know more.
Exactly. That's an excellent illustration
It is.
of a USP that grabs attention and prompts further exploration.
I agree.
It's about crafting a message that differentiates you from the crowd
Exactly. You want to stand out.
and makes people want to learn more.
It's true.
However, our sources caution against the more is more approach.
More is more.
When building a referral network,
Yeah?
they argue that quality trumps quantity.
Quality trumps quantity.
It's about cultivating a few fertile plots of land
I like that analogy.
rather than scattering seeds haphazardly
Yeah.
across a vast, unproductive field.
Right.
Deeper connections with fewer people
Fewer people.
often lead to stronger relationships
Makes sense.
and higher quality referrals.
I agree.
They introduced the VCP process,
VCP.
visibility, credibility, profitability,
Right.
as a framework for cultivating these valuable referral relationships.
Okay.
Could you elaborate on this process a little bit?
Oh, sure. So the VCP process
Yeah.
outlines the stages of relationship development.
Oh.
So it begins with visibility,
Okay.
making yourself known to potential referral sources.
Got it.
Then comes credibility,
Got it.
demonstrating your expertise and trustworthiness.
Makes sense.
And finally, we reach profitability,
Okay.
where those mutually beneficial relationships yield those tangible results.
So it's an evolving journey,
It is.
not a quick fix.
No.
Building these profitable connections takes time and consistent effort.
Absolutely.
And to help manage this journey,
Okay.
our sources introduce a helpful tool,
I like tools.
the networking scorecard.
Networking scorecard.
It's a method for tracking your efforts
Okay.
and nurturing those relationships effectively.
I see.
They also discuss leveraging a customer relationship manager, or CRM,
Uh-huh.
to maintain organization and track the VCP status of your contacts.
Okay.
They even highlight specific CRM systems,
Oh, cool.
like Contactually and Viper Plus,
I've heard of those.
providing a brief overview of their functionalities.
Got it.
This is especially valuable if you're feeling overwhelmed by the influx of new connections.
That can happen.
It can happen
Right.
easily.
Right.
Right.
So a CRM can be a really invaluable asset,
Totally.
especially as your network expands.
Right.
It helps you stay on top of those crucial follow-ups.
Yeah.
Recall important details about each contact,
Yeah.
and ensure that no valuable connection falls through the cracks.
Important.
It is.
It is.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Like having a dedicated assistant, just ensuring that your network remains vibrant
Right.
and productive.
But even with the most efficient tools and systems,
Mhm.
building a thriving referral network
Right.
takes more than just organization.
It does.
Our sources propose an intriguing tactic,
Oh, okay.
becoming a knowledge expert.
Knowledge expert.
What does that entail exactly?
It goes beyond simply showcasing your skills or services.
Okay.
It really involves generously sharing valuable information
Right.
that establishes you as a go-to resource
Right.
within your field.
They offer specific strategies for demonstrating expertise,
Okay.
like keeping abreast of industry developments,
Sure.
disseminating insightful articles,
Uh-huh.
and offering practical advice or tips.
It's about adding value to every engagement.
Okay.
So when you consistently provide insightful information,
Yeah.
individuals begin to perceive you as a thought leader,
Okay.
someone they can trust for solutions and guidance.
Right.
This naturally attracts more business and referrals.
It's almost like becoming a magnet for opportunities.
Exactly.
Right.
When you're recognized for your expertise, people gravitate towards you.
Right.
They seek your collaboration. They learn from you.
Right.
They recommend you to their networks.
Our sources illustrate how to subtly showcase your expertise in conversations.
Okay.
For instance, a financial planner might casually mention
Okay.
the significance of diversifying investments
Uh-huh.
during a discussion about recent market fluctuations.
Oh, that's good.
Right.
So it's about seamlessly weaving your knowledge
Right.
into everyday dialogues
Right.
in a manner that feels organic and helpful, not pushy,
Exactly.
not self-serving.
Our sources introduce another captivating strategy,
Oh, cool.
the gatekeeper strategy.
Gatekeeper.
This revolves around proactively connecting individuals within your network.
Oh, tell me more.
It's about becoming a conduit for valuable introductions.
I like it.
So when you're facilitating connections
Uh-huh.
between individuals who could mutually benefit,
Right.
you create this ripple effect of goodwill.
It's true.
They share Ivan Misner's story of creating a referral letter
Huh?
that transformed his endeavors.
Oh, wow.
He simply compiled a list of professions
Okay.
where he knew trustworthy experts
Okay.
and offered to connect his clientele with those resources.
That's a great idea.
What a brilliant approach.
It is. It's a brilliant strategy.
Totally.
Because it positions you as a valuable connector.
Right.
Someone genuinely invested in helping others thrive.
That is huge.
Fosters immense loyalty and trust.
Our sources emphasize the long-term benefits of this gatekeeper approach.
Sure.
It solidifies your reputation as a connector
Right.
and strengthens your relationships with all parties involved.
So it's a win-win-win.
Win-win-win.
You assist your contacts,
Yes.
you fortify your network,
Uh-huh.
and establish yourself as a valuable resource.
Our sources delve into various types of networking organizations,
Okay.
from casual contact networks like chambers of commerce
Mm-hmm.
to strong contact referral groups like BNI.
I see.
They stress the importance of finding the right fit
The right fit.
for your business and target market.
Makes sense.
It's crucial to choose environments
Okay.
where you're most likely to encounter your ideal clients
Sure.
or referral sources.
Makes sense.
There's no one-size-fits-all solution.
No.
It's about discovering groups that resonate with you
Okay.
and align with your business objectives.
Yeah, that's important.
They also touch upon the rise of online networking,
Okay.
acknowledging its value, while emphasizing that it can never fully replace face-to-face interactions.
Right.
Online platforms can be incredibly helpful
Right.
for expanding your reach and maintaining connections.
Uh-huh.
However, those profound trust-based relationships
Yes.
that yield high-quality referrals are often forged in person.
In person.
Our sources provide a cautionary tale
Okay.
about the allure of social media.
Uh-huh.
They cite a study of freelancers
Okay.
who consistently generated over 70% of their business from networking,
Wow.
but less than 3% from social media.
Okay.
Yet year after year,
Uh-huh.
they declared their intention to focus more on social media,
Hoping for different results.
hoping for different results.
Oh, that's interesting.
It's a classic example
Uh-huh.
of what Einstein defined as insanity.
I love it.
Repeating the same actions
Uh-huh.
and expecting different outcomes.
Yeah.
It underscores the need to honestly assess our endeavors and strategically allocate our time and energy.
Strategic
It's about recognizing which efforts yield the greatest return
return on investment.
and amplifying those strategies.
Makes sense.
It's about working smarter, not harder.
I like it.
Our sources emphasize the importance of clearly defining your target market.
Target market.
They share an anecdote about an insurance agent
Okay.
who strategically narrowed his focus
Okay.
and concentrated on building relationships
Uh-huh.
within the staffing and recruiting industry.
That makes sense.
This exemplifies the power of specialization.
Specialization.
By becoming an expert in a particular niche,
Uh-huh.
this agent established himself as the go-to resource
Absolutely.
for that industry.
Makes sense.
It's about becoming a dominant player in a smaller arena.
Smaller arena.
They offer practical tips for identifying your target market,
Okay.
like analyzing your past clients
Okay.
to discern their industry,
Okay.
their business longevity,
Are.
and whether they're primarily businesses or consumers.
Got it.
It's about understanding whom you've served well in the past
In the past.
and seeking out more individuals like that.
It's a good strategy.
Our sources introduce the concept of social capital,
Social capital.
highlighting the significance of consistently adding value
Adding value
to your
to
network.
your network.
They share a story about Alex, a man who generously offered his time, ideas, and expertise
Wow.
to Ivan, even though Ivan had nothing to offer in return at that point.
Nothing to offer.
It's a powerful testament to the long-term benefits
Long-term.
of investing in relationships
Uh-huh.
without expecting immediate reciprocity.
Right.
And what was the outcome?
I'm curious.
A year later,
Uh-huh.
Alex approached Ivan
Okay.
with a significant business opportunity,
Wow.
perfectly suited for him.
So it came back around.
It came back around.
I love that.
It's a reminder that acts of kindness, genuine efforts to help others,
Absolutely.
often return to us in unexpected and rewarding ways.
Yep.
That's a good story.
It's like planting seeds that
Definitely.
eventually blossoms into a bountiful garden.
A bountiful garden.
When you consistently nurture your network, you cultivate an ecosystem of abundance.
I love that.
Our sources emphasize the importance of being responsive to referral partners.
Referral partners.
They share a story about a missed opportunity
Uh-oh.
where a networker neglected to return a call
Oh, no.
from a referral partner who had a promising lead.
Big mistake.
What a costly oversight.
It is.
This underscores the need to treat referral partners with the same level of care and attention
Attention to detail.
we extend to our valued clients.
Absolutely.
Prompt responses and thoughtful follow-ups
Right?
demonstrate our respect and appreciation.
You do.
They also caution against abusing these relationships,
Okay.
such as inviting networking partners to events under false pretenses.
Oh, wow.
It's about building trust, not exploiting it.
Right.
Authenticity and transparency.
Are paramount for cultivating lasting relationships.
Absolutely.
They offer insights into different networking styles,
Oh,
highlighting the strengths and weaknesses of each.
yeah.
For instance, go-getters
Go-getters.
are described as results-oriented and driven,
Okay.
while nurturers
Okay.
are more patient and relationship-focused.
So different styles,
Different styles, but both valuable.
both valuable.
Right. It's a reminder that there's no single right way to network.
No.
It's about understanding your natural style
Okay.
and leveraging your strengths.
And working with that.
Our sources provide practical advice
Oh, great.
for navigating networking events,
Okay.
like a seasoned professional.
A seasoned professional.
They explain how to read the room at a mixer,
Oh, that's important.
identifying those open invitations to join a conversation.
Right.
It's about observing body language and social cues
Social cues.
to gauge when it's appropriate to approach a group.
Right.
They also discuss the importance of focusing your attention
Uh-huh.
on the individual you're engaging with,
On the individual.
rather than constantly scanning the room
Oh, yeah.
for someone perceived as more important.
Right.
It's about being present and engaged in the moment,
Present.
demonstrating genuine interest in the person
Mhm.
right in front of you.
I like that.
They offer helpful advice for managing
Okay.
those sometimes awkward moments when it's time
Yeah.
to transition to another conversation.
We've all been there.
We have.
Yeah.
It's about gracefully exiting a conversation
Okay.
without making the other person feel unimportant
Yeah.
or dismissed.
You don't want to do that.
Right.
No.
Our sources suggest a clever technique
Oh, I like clever technique.
for remembering key details from conversations.
Okay.
Jot down quick notes on the back of each business card
On the business card.
you collect.
Oh, that's a good idea.
It's a simple yet effective method
Simple and effective.
to jog your memory when following up later.
Later,
Shows you were attentive
That-
and value the connection.
you remember them.
They offer a word of caution for international networking.
Okay.
In some cultures, writing on a business card
Oh, right.
is considered disrespectful.
Yeah, I've heard that.
It's a reminder that cultural sensitivity is crucial
It's crucial
for building strong relationships across borders.
to cross borders.
Our sources suggest a creative approach to generating referrals.
Oh, okay.
Hosting a casual client appreciation event.
Client appreciation.
It's a way to express gratitude
Gratitude.
to existing clients
Right.
while providing an opportunity for them to connect with each other,
Uh-huh.
potentially generating new business for you.
I see.
They also discuss the importance of clearly articulating your ideal client profile
Okay.
to your referral partners.
To referral partners.
They refer to this as briefing your messenger.
Briefing your messenger.
It's about educating referral sources on whom they should be looking out for,
Oh, okay.
equipping them with the information they need
Right.
to effectively advocate for you.
Okay.
Our sources introduce a powerful concept,
Oh, I like powerful concepts.
the referral continuum.
Referral continuum.
Can you explain this further?
So, the referral continuum
Yeah.
illustrates the different levels of referrals,
Right.
ranging from a basic name and contact information
Right.
to a fully prepped and enthusiastic introduction.
I see. They emphasize that the effort invested by your referral source
Uh-huh.
directly impacts your chances of converting a prospect into a customer.
Makes sense.
Imagine receiving a carefully chosen and beautifully wrapped gift
Okay.
versus a generic item tossed in a plain brown bag.
Right.
The presentation makes a difference.
The presentation makes a difference.
Our sources delve into the psychology of networking,
Okay.
emphasizing the importance of mastering the art of listening.
The art of listening.
It's about truly comprehending the other person's perspective,
Understanding.
not just waiting for your turn to speak.
Right.
They point out that the human brain
The human brain.
processes information much faster
Oh, really?
than the average person speaks,
That's fascinating.
meaning we have ample mental bandwidth available while listening.
While listening.
The key is utilizing that bandwidth wisely.
Utilizing it while...
Instead of letting our minds wander,
Right.
we can focus on absorbing
Absorbing.
what the other person is saying,
Uh-huh.
asking clarifying questions,
Right.
and demonstrating genuine interest.
Makes sense.
They offer a simple yet powerful suggestion.
Oh, I love suggestions.
At your next networking function,
Okay.
deactivate your multitasking gene
Multitasking gene.
and fully immerse yourself
Be present.
in each conversation.
Be present.
It's about giving each person
Each person.
your undivided attention,
I like that.
making them feel valued and heard.
That's key.
They also suggest arriving prepared
Prepare.
with a few open-ended questions
But okay.
to spark engaging conversations.
That's good to have in your back pocket.
It's helpful to have a few conversation starters
Right.
in your repertoire,
In your repertoire.
while remaining flexible enough
Yeah.
to allow the conversation to flow organically.
To flow.
Our sources offer helpful advice for handling those moments.
Okay.
When you're trapped in a conversation,
Oh, we've all been there.
that's going nowhere,
Trapped.
right?
Uh-huh.
It's about recognizing when to gracefully exit
Gracefully.
a conversation
Okay.
without being rude or dismissive.
Right?
They also caution against being a searchlight networker,
Searchlight.
constantly scanning the room for someone more important to engage with,
Oh, yeah, I've seen those.
right?
Huh?
It's crucial to recognize that every individual you encounter
Every individual.
has the potential to enrich your network,
Absolutely.
even if they're not an immediate prospect
Right.
for your business.
It's about the long game.
They offer a simple but profound reminder.
Okay.
People refer business to individuals they like
They like.
and respect.
It's simple.
It's about forging authentic connections, not just amassing a collection of business cards.
Right.
Our sources share a compelling story
Okay.
about the importance of following up
Following up.
with referral partners
Uh-huh.
and expressing gratitude
Mm-hmm.
for their introductions.
Showing appreciation.
It's about acknowledging their contributions to our success
Absolutely.
and making them feel appreciated.
Yes.
They offer creative ideas for thanking referral partners,
Okay.
going beyond the typical thank you note
Right.
or gift basket.
Yeah, get creative.
It's about finding personalized and meaningful ways
Personalized.
to express our gratitude.
I like it.
They suggest a technique called incentive triangulation,
Incentive triangulation.
where you collaborate with another local business
Okay.
to offer a discount
Uh-huh.
to your clients referred by your networking partners.
That's clever.
It creates a win-win-win situation.
Oh, I like win-win-win.
Your clients receive a valuable discount.
Right.
The other business acquires new customers, and your referral partners feel especially appreciated.
That's great.
Our sources encourage us to view networking
Okay.
as a continuous journey
The journey.
of learning and improvement.
Right.
They suggest regularly reflecting on our successes and challenges,
Reflecting.
seeking feedback from trusted colleagues,
Okay.
and constantly refining our approach.
Refining.
It's about recognizing that networking is a skill
It is.
honed and mastered over time.
Over time.
The more we
That's
practice,
nice. Perfect.
the more confident and effective we become.
Makes sense.
And they remind us that the ultimate objective of networking
The ultimate objective.
is not just generating business,
Right.
but cultivating a thriving ecosystem
An ecosystem.
of mutually beneficial relationship.
Mutually beneficial.
It's about building a network that supports our growth,
Our growth.
expands our horizons, and enriches our lives
Right.
in countless ways.
That's the point.
Now let's distill the key takeaways
Okay.
from this insightful deep dive
Uh-huh.
into 10 concise points for our listeners.
10 points.
Could you guide us through this summary?
I think I can handle that. Sure. Let's try to encapsulate these valuable insights into a concise 10-point summary.
I like it.
First and foremost,
Okay.
we explore the notion that networking is more akin to cultivating a garden
Yeah.
than engaging in a hunt.
Right.
It's about nurturing connections over time,
Totally.
not pursuing those immediate gains.
Great analogy to keep in mind.
Analogy?
What about the qualities that make someone a really exceptional networker?
Well, we found that being a good listener reigns supreme,
Right.
demonstrating genuine interest and giving your undivided attention
I like it.
to the person you're engaging with.
That's good stuff.
Yeah,
Those are qualities we can all try to develop.
we can.
And speaking of development, what about crafting a message
Uh-huh.
that truly resonates with potential connections?
We emphasize crafting a compelling, unique selling proposition, or USP,
Right.
that succinctly conveys the value you bring. To the table, it's about capturing your expertise in a memorable way that piques curiosity.
Right. And once we've established those connections,
Sir?
how do we nurture them effectively?
Great question. We explored the VCP process, visibility, credibility, profitability,
Right.
as a framework for guiding our relationship building efforts.
I like it.
It's about gradually moving from initial awareness
Okay.
to establishing trust and then ultimately reaping those rewards
Yeah.
of mutually beneficial collaborations.
It's a roadmap for success.
It is.
Speaking of success, what about maximizing the impact
Sure.
of our networking efforts?
Quality over quantity was a key takeaway.
Absolute.
It's about cultivating a few fertile plots of land, so to speak.
Love that analogy.
Rather than spreading ourselves too thin,
Right.
deeper connections with fewer individuals often lead to more fruitful results.
Makes sense. How can we position ourselves to attract more opportunities?
We discuss the power of becoming a knowledge expert in
Ah.
our field by generously sharing valuable information. Yeah.
We establish ourselves as go-to resources,
Okay.
and we naturally attract those individuals
Right.
seeking our expertise,
It's about becoming a thought leader, not just a salesperson.
not just a salesperson.
Right. How can we leverage our existing network
Okay.
to create even more value?
We talked about the gatekeeper strategy,
Yeah.
which involves proactively connecting people within our network
Right.
who could mutually benefit from knowing each other.
Exactly.
It's about fostering goodwill and becoming a valuable connector.
It's a win-win for everybody involved.
It is.
What about staying organized
Okay.
and managing all those connections effectively?
Leveraging tools like networking scorecards and CRMs
Right.
can be so helpful for tracking our efforts
Totally.
and nurturing those relationships.
Working smarter, not harder.
Working smarter, not harder.
Finally, what's the most important mindset
Mindset.
to adopt when it comes to networking?
We were reminded that networking is an ongoing journey.
Of learning and growth, it's about consistently refining our approach,
Okay.
expanding our horizons, and really embracing the richness that diverse connections bring to our lives
Well, I did.
and our businesses.
This has been an incredibly insightful exploration of networking. I'm feeling so inspired and ready to cultivate my own thriving referral garden.
Me too.
It's amazing how those seemingly small actions, like asking a thoughtful question or making a genuine connection or offering a helping hand, can create this ripple effect
Ripple effect
of abundance.
of abundance.
To our listeners, I hope this deep dive has equipped you with valuable strategies for cultivating those meaningful connections and building a network that truly supports your long-term success.
Long-term success.
Remember, it's a journey, not a destination. Embrace the process, nurture those relationships, and just watch your referral garden flourish.